belt. Yeah, yeah. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something.
I'm ready to get to work.
While Hornets Venom GT drafted Expose with the 6th overall pick.
Your twin brothers in the same pool. What does this moment mean to the both of you, and how have you both pushed yourself to get here?
Yeah, it's definitely been a crazy ride. I hoped to get in the pool last year, and unfortunately it didn't happen. But it's really cool that both of us made the pool this year, and we're really looking forward to it.
And it was a historic pick, as Expose
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the...
Diaz doing a great job. Thank you, D.A. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Bogdanovich.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Barton in at the 3. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years. No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding. But he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
Millsap with the steal. Murray kicks to Jokic. Millsap passes to Jokic. Back to Millsap. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Murray. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Gobert. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington. Here's Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Jokic passes to Murray. Pass to Millsap. Over Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
But you don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Murray, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Mitchell, passes to Gobert. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Grant kicks to McRae. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Davis with the ball for Utah. The pass to Clarkson. Grant against Mudiay. Here's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And another miss by Denver. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And then Mitchell at the dump.
Mitchell doesn't waste time. He sees a chance to finish with authority and doesn't pass it up. Well, the Jazz's Quinn Snyder has become one of the most respected head coaches in the league. And think, guys, a player poll even had him ranked 7th among coaches they'd like to play for. And consider he's in Utah. That is not exactly a free agent destination.
Yep, it counts.
This is where the size, speed, and mobility of Jeremy Grant comes into play. On the roll, tough to deal with.
Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Clarkson. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Clarkson. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Ingles. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Out to the right wing. McRae passes to Morris. Here's Craig, defended by Moutier. Pass to Morris. Here's McRae. Back to Morris. Over Moutier. Morris, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Moutier finds Ingles. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now Clarkson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home.
Basketball, like passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Monte Morris. Jeremy Grant is out there with Porter. Then there's McRae, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot.
Well, what a lineage for Jeremy Grant, a member of that very famous Grant family in NBA history. His brother, father, and uncle have all played in the league. And what a job he's done to follow suit.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for Davis. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for McRae. And Murray subbed in for Morris. Here's Craig. Grant at the elbow. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Nuggets. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Jazz, 3 games behind.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
You feel like Grant started to turn the corner, I thought, last season, Doris, in his development.
No doubt, Kevin. He got to see starters minutes for the first time in his career, and he was rock solid. This guy is a good rebounder. He's switchable on the defensive end, and he brings great energy every night.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And then for Denver, Paul Millsap is checked in for Jeremy Grant. Will Barton comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Gary Harris in for Torrey Craig. Denver passing it around. Passes it to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Murray. Over Conley. A putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 6.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's Barton. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Now Gobert. Conley for three. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I think most people consider Salt Lake City not a big free agent destination. So the Jazz are what they call a pipeline team. And what does that mean? It means they have to draft and develop their talent internally.
Gobert finds Bogdanovic. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's O'Neal. Out to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
It's Barton with the drive. Here's Jokic. Misses off the right iron. And the Jazz say they need a fundamentally sound process to building their roster. Doris, no shortcuts.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. This is a group that has to be value-spaced with their free agent acquisitions in a small market. The draft picks have got to be smart. Their teaching and cultivating of that talent and development is absolutely critical.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter, didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them, and now they're showing what they can do offensively. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovic. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Jordan McRae, he's checked in for Denver. Monte Morris comes in for Jamal Murray. Back to Moutier. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Barton outside. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Jokic kicks to Barton. Now the pass to Morris. Here's Jokic. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Moutier pass to Mitchell. Left side, Davis. Back to Moutier. Pass to Mitchell for the 3. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they... And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to be...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovic out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
Well, you know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots, just on found in that center position.
Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray kicks to Harris. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Over Bogdanovich. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Harris's shot is good. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good.
It seems to me that Rudy Gobert could be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every season. But on the offensive end, guys, he's really starting to grow.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Grant, he's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Torrey Craig in for Will Barton. Grant finds Murray. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jazz passing it around and stolen by Harris. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray with the ball.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
Passes it to Porter. To the wing on the left. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Ingles. The shot comes out. Now Denver takes it the other way. McRae passes to Murray. On the money with the open jumper. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
And the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Grant. Got a piece of it. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel for the Jazz. Davis comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And a switcher also for Denver. Morris is checked in for Jamal Murray. Moutier kicks to Ingles. Moutier against Morris. Clarkson dishes to Gobert. The rebound by Grant. The Nuggets leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Porter. Sweet move. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 6.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Pass to Morris. Grant at the elbow. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Moutier. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for McRae. Millsap comes in for Porter. And it's Will Barton in for Torrey Craig. Barton kicks to Jokic. Stolen by Clarkson. One-on-one here. Here's Ingles. That's tipped.
When Grant works hard on the defensive end of the floor, his activity and wingspan, big hands, really paying dividends.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Now, Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Millsap. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Barton with some nice D. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. Murray's checked in for Denver. It's Barton on the wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Jokic. And here's Barton. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. The Jazz shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Mitchell's shot is good.
How impressive is the catch-and-shoot game of Donovan Mitchell? I'll tell you, you better be there on the catch or he's going to make you look silly.
Harris passes to Jokic. Fires from deep. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. And that's now 9 points for Gary Harris. Utah trailing here. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Harris. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Mitchell's shot is good.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Jokic inside, defended by Gobert. Here's Millsap, keeps it alive. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 4. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. The 3. Mitchell's shot is good.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
The Nuggets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Inside. Here's Millsap. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovich is an assured scorer.
surveying the D. Count the basket. And the Nuggets lead by 1. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich. They shoot again. And Gobert with the layup.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Morris is checked in. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Ingles. Conley up top. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Millsap. Up again. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trail. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Gobert down low. He's against Jokic. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Morris.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kinds of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Denver with the ball. Here's Murray. And it's Harris off the drive. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bogdanovich. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Harris, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Murray with it.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Well, Greg, you've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Millsap trying to get open. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Rebounded by the Jazz. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Gets the first. That puts them up by 5.
Fourth selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
Murray for 3. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.